Meditation is correcting the mistake of wrongly claiming something which never belonged to me and which will be lost. Disclaim, dispossess. Don't claim anything which is not yours. Other than self, everything belongs to either Prakriti or Ishwar or Maya, but not you. This is the art of meditating. Meditation is must. If you want to be must, you have to have meditation is must. So, it is an intellectual work. At least for 5-10 minutes in a day, we should become totally meditative, if not at all time. To start with. Buddha used to say, take temporary sannyas. This is the first point in meditation. Second point in meditation is that I claim what I have not lost. What I have not lost and which I will not lose, even if I want, I cannot lose, is our own self and consciousness or the God. I claim it. I'm not getting it. He's already there. I claim it. Like my bag was lost, supposing, and it was not claimed by anybody, and announcement was made in the airport. This bag is there. Whose bag is there? Please come and take. Giving some proof. So there is a name written. Tag is there in the bag. You come. You show your passport. And you say, "This is my bag." You did not get something new. You only claimed the old thing, which was temporarily lost. Meditation is getting back my own complete self. We have been habituated to living with incomplete wrong self. Disclaiming of the wrong self and claiming the complete self is meditation. Living with yourself without any medium is meditation, third definition. Mediumless existence with yourself is meditation. We are habituated to having a lot of mediums with us. More mediums you put, more distorted will be the vision. We have medium of vasana, then medium of intellect, then medium of mind, then medium of sense organ, then medium of body, then medium of rag dvesh, then medium of ahankar. After that, I take a decision. I see after so many mediums, so much distorted I will be seeing. Meeting without medium is meditation. Enjoy that mediumless existence for some time. Anything which is in its own self is called pure. Then my angavastra is there, it is clean. Some ink is there. Ink is not dirty. But the same ink here will be called blot. Ink is not dirty thing. Any food I am eating, food is not bad. But the food, if it is falling here, it has made the angavastra dirty now. So when the self is mixed with non-self, that is called dirty self. It is impure self. Meditation is being the purest form, realizing the purest self in me. In Yoga Sutra or in Yoga, 5 stages of mind has been mentioned to attain this meditative state. One was called Mudhavastha, second was called Kshiptavastha, third was called Vikshiptavastha, fourth is called Ekagravastha, fifth is called Niruddhavastha. Mood, Kshipt, Vikshipt, Ekagra and Niruddha. These were the 5 stages of mind. So where tamoguna is more prominent, you are too attached or too angry, you see something which is not there. You have made yourself in a mental mental prison mind you have. You are trapped in the mind. So 1%, 2% is strongly overpowering your mind. That is called Mudhavastha. I like him a lot, Mudhavastha. Or I dislike a lot, Mudhavastha. So a person has more attachment, more aversion, more infatuation. Mind is stuck on some very, very wrong point. Stuck mind somewhere. Blocked mind. Second is called Kshiptavastha. Kshiptavastha, this little evolved person than the first one. He is Rajoguna. He understands, he is open to listening. He listens, at least. But he's find difficult to follow. He says, you are right, but I'm very difficult to follow. Whatever you are saying, I agree with that. Anger is very bad, I also know it, but I cannot live it, sorry. He understands, but there's a big gulf between his understanding and living. Kshiptavastha, mind is thrown. Knowledge doesn't hold good for a long time. He's not able to hold the thought, higher thought. He slips. This is the Kshiptavastha. Third is Vikshiptavastha. Please don't mean Hindi Vikshipt. In Hindi, Vikshipt means disturb. But this is not the meaning here, Vikshipt. In Vikshipt, Sattvagun is more than Rajogun. So in this person, he is not only able to listen a lot, but he dwells for a long time. He is more egoless and he is more angerless. He holds to the higher thought much longer than the earlier one, Kshipta one, because he is Sattvagun. But again he slips slightly. He goes in a, swing. But he has much more clarity because Sattvagun is too much. So vows are longer held. He is not the one who can concentrate for a very long time. He can sit for meditation for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, not more than that. He gets up. Pressure inside makes him get up. Fourth vritti. These three vritti is natural to a certain extent. Ekagravastha is cultural. Ekagravritti is the one, please be careful now, where only one higher topic is the object of thought. The merging thought and emerging thought has the same object of thought. His Sattvagun is much higher, much higher than the earlier one. And because of preponderance of Sattvagun, this person is a thinker, not a worker. He can concentrate on one topic for hours together. What conclusions he will bring out, it will be a gem. Whole world will enjoy it. This is Ekagra Vritti. When you can contemplate on Lord's form for 2 minutes 24 seconds, it is called dharana. When you can contemplate on Lord's form for 12 minutes 48 seconds, it is called dhyan. It is still ekagra, one thought. But if you go beyond 12 minutes, that is called niruddha last, niruddhavastha. You will go into samadhi. Your whole mind get absorbed. The meditator is not there. Meditator has merged into meditated. This is called sampragya samadhi. That is called niruddha, absorbed mind. You are not aware that I am thinking. This ekagra vritti and niruddha vritti is required for sadhana. Sadhana is done by these two vritti. First three are natural. Ordinary person. This is an extraordinary person. He is evolved. He is a devotee. He is a jnani. He is meditator. His vritti does not get broken. Ramakar vritti, thought of Ram is not broken. Thought of Shiva is not broken. Thought of Krishna is not broken. This is his abhyas and practice. Thought of self is not broken. And for that he has to do practice.